man convicted of dealing ecstasy to a friend who died hours later has avoided jail. Regan Gemmell, 20, was convicted of supplying the pills to tragic Ricky Lindsay and two other friends at a flat in Glasgow's Maryhill last November, although he claimed they had been stolen from him. 18-year-old Ricky Lindsay, who had been out earlier watching a Rangers match on TV, later took ill and died. Gemmell denied dealing the tablets while at trial at Glasgow Sheriff Court, but was found guilty. Sheriff Paul Brown put Gemmell, also of Maryhill, on a tag for 100 days and ordered to carry out 200 hours of unpaid work. Sheriff Brown said, "You were convicted of supplying the Class A drug ecstasy to Ricky Lindsay and others. I was informed he died that night and his death was connected with drugs. The Crown are prosecuting you for the supply of ecstasy and that's how I must deal with you." Gemmell was accused of culpable homicide before prosecutors reduced the charge against him. Ricky had been out with friend Ross Galbraith to watch a Rangers Europa League clash against Villarreal at a bar. They went on to a city centre nightclub before going to the flat in Maryhill. Gemmell was also there. Ross Galbraith, 21, gave evidence during the trial and admitted telling the police in a statement, "When we were back at my flat, Ricky took ecstasy. I did not see the tablets, nor did I see him take them. I only know Regan brought them from speaking to Ricky." Galbraith also said Gemmell had drugs and urged his friends, "Let's share this," in reference to MDMA. The court heard an ambulance was later called to the flat as Ricky was not breathing. He died later that day. Gemmell told the court he had 10 ecstasy tablets as well as a gram of powdered MDMA, but claimed it was for personal use. Gemmell was asked by prosecutor Shona Howie if he was claiming his friends had instead stolen the drugs from him. He replied, "Yes." Quizzed further about the pills, Gemmell said he did not want to turn up at the flat empty-handed. The first offender was convicted of supplying ecstasy to Ricky, Galbraith and Cameron Wiley. Sheriff Brown called Gemmell's evidence fanciful when convicting him. Lawyer, Ian Seavright, defending said, "I would emphasize to the court that my client was tried for offenses under the Misuse of Drugs Act and not a more serious offense. There has been no evidence to indicate that the tragedy was a result of the actions of my client. For more on this story, visit the news article link.